Okay, let's see how that is now. That should be a lot better. Yeah. Okay, I think we're in a pretty decent spot. Got some... Oh, we got a lot of volume on that, though. Here, let's go ahead. We should bring everything up. Okay, let's see how it is now. It's like about mid-volume. Nah, it seems to get some like really low volume here. I'm double checking the settings. I think we should have more mic now. That should be much more sensitive. It's getting there. Okay, let's try that now. Let's see how that sounds. Okay, I think that's pretty acceptable. I think we have good game volume, it sounds like. And we have good crisp volume. Cool, yeah. Yeah, sorry Sam, I've been like listening on headphones on YouTube here, and that's how I've been measuring it out. It's like, do it live, whatever. Alright, but I think we're kind of at a good spot there where I don't have to actually use my headphones now. Except if I want to do it for like game here. We'll see. Anyway. Besides that, yeah. So Pool of Radiance, guys. I think it came out in 2001. As I try to look desperately for a manual I don't have for this game. Manual hasn't come in yet. It will be soon. Manual will be here soon. Don't worry about that. So in the meantime, we have strategy guide to give me some insight. Yeah, I think 2001's a year we're looking at here. Sequel to the Gold Box legendary game Pool of Radiance. It's actually like a narrative sequel as well as mechanically a sequel for Pool of Radiance and all that. Yep, exactly. There was a Gold Box Pool of Radiance. And like all over the place with this game, from like the strategy guide to even the intro. We could probably play the intro here. I thought we could. Is it options? Movies. Yeah. So you'll even hear the intro.
Begin.
Like some
New
references
Flood,
to the
the year of the
Radiance
Gauntlet.
being taken care of before.
10 summers ago, mighty heroes battled
then,
evil
yeah,
throughout this
things
city.
change.
Here in this cavern, they defeated an awesome foe and destroyed the soul-stealing Pool of Radiance. Today, that tale is the stuff of Harper ballads. New Flan prospers,
But
sure
as
that the
far as I
evil
can
it
tell,
faced is dead.
The Pool of Radiance is like
But evil never dies.
some sort of magic. You can't hear me with the voice of the intro. Pete's sake. We'll try that, see if that helps a little bit. This is me not wanting to bring the boom pole over here, basically. I was like, you know what? I got the blue mic here, let's use this. But yeah, so hopefully that little bit of adjustment I did there to bring my volume up and game volume down is enough. Might be kind of tough, though. Anyway, Pool of Radiance, like, I guess it's like a magical pool of life or life energy of some kind.
Silence.
Sometimes can't be destroyed, or
This evil
it's
is
difficult
a
to
maw
destroy.
that has opened, stealing life
Something
from
like that.
your city.
That's kind of what we're looking at here.
Where does the life go? And what does it feed?
A new pool of
Now,
radiance
what's the
in
cool
Mithril.
thing about this story, though,
I have
which
a
kind of
band
hooked me
heroes
into the
there
narrative
already,
here?
led by Athens.
Your party in this game is the B
They
team.
bear the gauntlets of
Basically,
they can destroy
what the wizard's talking about here
but
is
time is
a
fleeting.
group of heroes, like the main
evil
group of
spreads.
heroes. They got these magical
Gather
gauntlets.
your heroes.
They're like
Barricade
#1
every
folks.
street.
Thumbs up.
Defend every passageway. Fight for every
And
inch of your
yeah,
city.
see, every inch, blah,
And
blah, have
pray
some people fight for the city.
Athens
But like,
fulfills his
the
quest.
main folks, they're off at the ruins. They're at
Destiny
Myth
calls.
Drannor.
What manner of heroes will answer it?
But what's going to happen here is your party, you're the ones that are like volunteers or like protecting the town and stuff. And then you get thrown into the main conflict because A team fails. A team don't do it right. Now you got to go in as B team and try to save the day because the hero of the story couldn't do it. Pool of Radiance, everybody. That's what we got. That's the tale. That's pretty sick. But of course, new game. And that's what we're going to do here. So, this is all based on, I don't think it's the 3.5 rules. I think it's the 3rd edition rules. If I'm not mistaken. Though... yeah, that's... I mean, it feels like a very proper D&D kind of tale there, right? Where it's, yeah, that's what we're dealing with. But yeah, these are the new D&D game rules. And I think it's 3rd edition. I do believe. But the biggest thing here is, and I think that's what I like about the strategy guide. Let's talk strategy guides for a second. They can definitely be like walkthroughs, cheat guides, things like that, for sure. What I like about this one is that it provides a quick overview of the D&D rules that are going to apply here, and even a couple of the exceptions that or some liberties this game takes, basically, from the D&D rules to keep in mind. It gives you the story setting of like the very quick intro of what happened previously, as well as basically what the intro movie tells you here. It does list out things about allies and monsters, though I just ignored that completely because there's spoilers in there. But then it spends the next 2 chapters talking about how to build an effective party, and then general like game mechanics to keep in mind as you're using your party in the game. This is going to be an undead heavy and possibly dungeon heavy campaign. So a rogue and cleric of some flavor or variety, if it's a multi-class or like a single character, seems to be appropriate. Don't want to overdo it on the magic casters, because otherwise you have no tanking or anything going on. But some things to call out. I think it's with the wizard and cleric. You don't have to do preparation for spells on a day. It's more of you have so many spells of a certain level you can use, call it done. So much more akin to like a wizard with a spell book sort of thing. You don't have to prepare spells in Pool of Radiance. So that's something we can take advantage of here as we go in building our characters. We're going to take a very D&D approach to these characters, all right? And we're gonna have fun with this. We're gonna make our characters. We're gonna go all out with this. Another thing to keep in mind is that some of the progression is automated in this game. So when we get to, say, let me find an example here. Because it does outline all of the classes. Your feats and I think even your skills. Oh no, it's your feats and I think your ability score increases are automated. Now, I don't know if that's part of the core rules, that's how it works, where it's just this stat increases, call it done sort of thing. But beyond the initial stats you build, there's a lot that is taken care of by Pool of Radiance, so you don't get as much choice in terms of player progression, really. The choices for how a player or how a character grows or levels up in Pool of Radiance is more based on if you have multiple classes you're doing, what level you want the level to go into for a particular class. And then I think there are some spell choices you have and things like that for some of the casters. But I do believe many of the abilities and feats and ability scores in terms of increases are automated. Anywho, back to it here. After reading through this, the first thing I wanted to make, the first character I wanted to make was some sort of multi-classed rogue, because I only got like 4 slots to really work with. Apparently you pick up allies later on, but yeah, exactly, Sam. I think it's definitely an effort to streamline the D&D campaign you're in, especially because of some of the focus it's going to have with some of the encounters. That's like, yeah, exactly. Good at illusions, not great. Be able to talk to animals as a druid, let's not really do that. Yeah, exactly. So it's curating some of the experience to keep the campaign enjoyable, which total respect to that. Anywho, excuse me. Anywho, after reading through this, I first landed on wanting to make some sort of rogue multi-class, because there's only so many slots I have to work with, and there's some select skills I want to pull out for a rogue, primarily some of the sneak attack stuff, and some of the trap management in these dungeons. Now, part of me was thinking, because apparently part of what you can do is, so sneak attack is a very interesting tool in this rule set, to where it's not bound by a particular weapon, and there's a number of circumstances which allow you to do a sneak attack. In particular, I believe it's if, to use like 4th edition terminology, if the enemy is at some sort of disadvantage. So this would be flanking applies, stealth applies, stuns apply. So, in theory, if I were to say make like a monk rogue, I could focus on having a very agile, dodge-heavy character that gets some of the benefits of sneak attack, and there's actually some overlap too with some of the feats with monk and rogue in fashion for, like, I think sneaking in particular, and some combat reflexes. But that allows me to get some of the open locks and stuff. Everything is kind of heavy in dexterity with both monk and rogue, and then I can get into a situation where I'm like stunning an enemy and then just use my sneak attack and just crit on them for days, and then just dodging all the time. Like, that, there's some really cool things with that. And then I think that also gives me well, I mean, there's some stuff with arrows and such, but I'm really not looking at it from a long distance kind of character. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Possibly going the route of like having an orc or half orc like rogue monk just tear it up. I mean, there's some intelligence you'll still need to have, but you kind of get into where you're using like unarmed combat a bunch, and you're just like, you're fast, you dodge for days, you start stunning and critting, and just like building on top of that. It sounds like a really fun DPS kind of character. I could do like a half a halfling as well. Yeah, so I think that's kind of where I'm looking at for my rogue character. So let's see if we look at halfling. Now, one disadvantage to not having the manual is that has all of the actual like fixed stats and like what you get for bonuses from races and stuff, and that's only like briefly outlined in the strategy guide here. It's like, you know, reference the manual that you obviously have. So I'm kind of like halfway looking at some of these. I think I can go back though and check that out. Classes. Yeah, I think it's all in the manual there. Okay, so let's try halfling. Lots of dexterity stuff. How do I do a multi-class in this? I don't know how to do a multi-class. Oh yeah, just make friends in the pool. Like, we're all allies. We're all buds. Oh yeah, alignment. Neutral good sounds fine. How do I may have to actually look up the manual how to multi-class. I don't know if it's something I have to do later. Let's look it up. Come on, open. Thank you. What's a dungeon master? Blah blah blah. Playing with friends. Page 88. Character gains a level. You may choose to increase level of their class or pick a new class at first level. The character gains all features. Okay, so single level in the beginning, and then once you level up, more levels. Got it. Okay, and yeah, that sounds good. Stats. Okay, so we're looking at kind of dexterity, wisdom, and intelligence here. Dexterity, wisdom, intelligence. Let's give some con. He's really dodgy though. Thinking something like that. Willpower, common sense, perception, intuition. Oneness of the surrounding makes the character more known. Yeah, that sounds good. I like how all that's sounding. Let's bring back the chat here. Yeah, put everything in charisma. Just make them charming. Selected miniature. That one looks fine. They all look small. Pint. We have pint. do this wrong? I did. Please be monk. Lawful neutral. So I think I go rogue and don't look back, sort of thing. So Dex, Wisdom here. We did 2 more in that. 1 strength, 1 in con. Actually, no in con. Oh, can't put any more in there. Let's give him a little more charisma. Okay. Now, for pint. The first thing we do is we get rid of that weapon. Like, don't even be. What are you even hanging on to? You gotta be letting go of that, dude. Done. So we got pint. Cool. New character. So that was 1. I think choices. Again, I think cleric might be the next way to go. Paladin's kind of an all-rounder, and I'm not really interested. I think cleric can make a good tank. You know what I mean? Granted, barbarians are just awesome, though. Barbarians have this thing where they like have this rage ability, where they just get a bunch of buffs in their strength and hit points and constitution. And the higher the constitution, the longer the rage goes. So that's pretty sick. But let's look at. Right. What was I thinking of? Maybe I was thinking of. Was I thinking of? I wasn't thinking of Pally. Who was I thinking of in terms of? Maybe I was thinking of Paladin for like a tank, like Healy tank. I guess so. Yeah, maybe I'm just mixing some stuff up in my head. Don't mind me. Either way, though, Pally, I'm not interested in. Barbarian's tempting. Now, apparently, like, some discussion with Sorcerer was that there are many spells with Sorcerer, and you're going to miss a lot of them if you have just one. So it's kind of like, do you end up doing like a Sorcerer and then a multi-class Sorcerer for the other one to kind of get some other spells? You know? Now, I could go straight up with a Warrior, because they do like kind of a switch out between ranged and melee. Sorry, not warrior, fighter. So I did like a. Let's say I'm considering a fighter here, someone who I can like flex into ranged when needed. Yeah, you know, that's a really good thing, is to like just hit the penalties on strength and intelligence all at once there. That's the way. So half orcs temp. You know what? Let's go half orc. We're gonna do half orc. We're gonna to do a fighter half orc, because then he's going to get a little bit of speed he can use to close distances. This gives me the flexibility for neutral good, sure. He doesn't need charismatic. We're fine with that. So we're probably going probably Dex and Strength. Put some in the con. Probably get Wisdom up a little bit. Strength, Dex. No one's gonna like him anyway. That's fine. That'll do. Grundor. Meet Grundor. Grundor is a Grand Warrior. We're gonna have to delete someone from the roster. What if I want to make a new character? So Grundor goes to the party. Pint goes to the party. Create a new character. Okay. So we have our first fighter. We have a rogue taken care of. Do I want to go another fighter sort of thing? Because I got some melee. Cleric would probably be good to do. I don't know if I want to split cleric duties with let's take care of cleric now. I don't think I want a multi-classic cleric. I think I want to be just pure casty cleric. Get my heals. I don't want to have to keep on, like, resting all the time. Because that would just be the suck. I'll do half-elf cleric. Feeling a little skinny. Sure. Yeah. Lawful good. You sound very... Yeah. Let's see here. I think wisdom and charisma are kind of the main things for clerics. Wisdom, charisma. Let's put some con. Maybe dex. Something like that, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. This will be a boys' club. Mathis. Mathis the cleric. Get in there. Actually, you know what? Let's reverse it slightly. Let's get him at least out of negative for strength. Yeah. There we go. Because he's going to be wearing heavy stuff, so... Ooh, nice. Getting yourself some tea. I like it. Yeah, he's going to need at least a little bit of strength with some of the heavy armor he's got, so we got to go that route. Mathis, add to the party. Now we have one more character. Okay, so we got our cleric, we got a rogue guy doing some monk things, some dodgy stuff. We got our fighter, which is brick house, takes some damage, but he's gonna just dish out stuff like crazy. Do we want to go ranged? Do we want to go ranged? Or do we just go like straight up barbarian? You know what, let's do barb. You think range? Because I got like a fighter does some range. See, here's the thing, like, Orc can do range. He's got the dex to do it. You get some bow. No, I don't think he gets rage. That's barbarian, he gets rage. So I'm thinking right now I got dodgy rogue. I got somewhat okay up front with... It's more like, am I making a brick house with... Yeah, if there is... So fighter is melee. Fighter also can, like, hot swap to range somewhat. So it's kind of like a second-class range character. He ends up being a bit of an all-rounder for physical combat. Are you thinking ranger? You thinking, like, let's get some hot bow action going? What do we got for ranger stuff? Kind of somewhat primaries bow, you're thinking. Like, it's good to have bow, but, like, if you have something that primaries bow, you're much better off. That's what you're thinking. I got you. I feel you on that. Yes, you are no D&D expert. They get, so one cool thing is rangers also get favored targets, so they get to start getting bonuses on them, and they get like some other casty stuff, so that might be a good like kind of support caster too, because they get access to some divine stuff later. I think a human rogue would be the way to, or human ranger would be the way to go. So we get some boost to some skills early. I think I'm confident in my half-orc's dex. I don't think I need like an elf, like spongy kind of ranger. I want someone a little more meat on their bones, okay? True neutral. So... doing dex, so at least 14 on dex. And wisdom, of course. Keep 14 on wisdom. Constitution, that's gonna be important. They need to stay up. Could do some more strength. That's all melee weapon stuff, though. Would keep at 10. Bring con down a little bit. I don't have many charismatic characters, do I? Oh no, I do. I do have some charismatic characters. Bring wisdom up quite a bit. Let's intelligence lowered by 1. Let's bring con. Can I bring up charisma up? I can't go above 15 for my con. Is that a fact? Oh. Why do that then? I can't go above 15? Are you kidding? Is it because of wisdom? Yeah, it's because of wisdom. Okay. Dexterity should probably be 16 because that's going to be bow stuff, and we might as well just max that out. I guess we'll do these just to keep them out of -2. And we'll put one more into con. I can't put one more in con. Strength? Strength, sure. Name should be... how do you spell that? With Lorelei. There we go. That's her party. Got him. Guess let's get it.
The life energy of New Flan is being devoured by the pool of radiance in Drannor. You can beat back the undead armies it spawns, but you cannot close the passage between the old pool and the new. But passages run both ways. From far away, someone opens a gate. The cry is Athens. You leap to his aid.
Poor Hoku.
But something is wrong. The gate is unsteady. Time stretches thin. You reach Drannor. The gate collapses behind you. Your adventure begins.
My adventure begins. Let's see how we do as the adventure begins. I always enjoyed SSI's little loading screens. All very enjoyable. Got like pizza sauce in my knuckle. I made spaghetti pizza tonight. Yeah. Freaking orcs, what? I guess have this divine spells got magic light resistance. Cause fear. Whammy. Who's next? sphere again. That was pretty cool. Can't be rolling saves, whatever. How do I extend my turn? Let's see here. Boy, I don't know why you have a sword on right now. Bam. A little bit both. The kids haven't done much. A bundle falls out under its belt. The orc is collecting the hearts and brains of the fallen, wrapped in some paper. Pages from the Adventure Journal of Athens Band. Athen? The guy whose party should have been winning this. Taking up residence in the castle, somewhere. Found the way corrupt. Dranor's ancient protective spell, the Mythal. He sought a way to guess and stop Scar. To some Scar was somehow restore Mythal. There is more. He mentions allies in City Heights and skeletal arm. Bloodstains have blotted out and everything else. They used the freaking journal to collect hearts. What a bunch of jerks. Take that. What's this? What is that? Ointments, healing salve, cask 5. Put you. Do I get treasure too? I hope so. Rob the bodies. What's this do? There's no response, but you sense powerful magic waiting to be released. Okay, so it's... Yeah, okay. So let's go to... Mathis. What do you got skill-wise, buddy? Search, heal, divine spells... Detect magic, I guess? I don't know if that'll give you much. Oh, is he just like, he just detects magic with a spell? Okay. That wasn't what I thought it would. Yeah, so the reason why it's heavily aliased is because the signal coming from the splitter right now, or at least what the receiver is doing, is not 800 by 600. Okay, so no response. Don't know what that's all about. Let's circle up, party. Search around in that D&D style we do. Let's see here. I want pint. Yeah, let's go ahead and read that signpost. Yeah. So. Ancient signpost indicates a circle of spears is off to the east, and that greener glades lies across the bridge. Greener's glade. Huh. What's that? Gold. Cool. I guess let's cross the bridge and see what that gets us. Oh, okay. Pint here first. Search heal, inventory. Got defend. We gained experience. Get out of here. What's this? Leather armor? That'd be... rogue stuff there, I guess. Or ranger stuff, I guess. Lorelei. Inventory. Armor. Chainmail. Arc shield. That's Grundor. I don't want Grundor. I wonder I was looking weird. I'm like, that doesn't look like Lorelei. So what you got? Inventory, armor. Studded leather. What's gonna be the quickest way to... is this? Well, I guess we could save first. There we go. Beginning. Sure. I want to go to another inventory screen. Do I have? What divine spells do you have? You don't have any right now. Search, heal. That's not what I want. There we go. Skip movie, pause movie. So I guess that's really the only pop-up I have is that right click. I don't know if that's like a better... Oh, let's look at character sheet. to 16. Let's see. This is going to be armor bonus 3, weight 20, AC plus 1. So it's like slightly lighter. It gives you the same armor. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, which I got there. Character sheets. So for you, 1d8. 1d8. Okay. My monk using... What are you using anyway? Yeah, get rid of that. Because you're supposed to be melee. It's dumb. Don't give him... Don't give your monk weapons. What are you, drunk? Just get out of here. Close that up. We're gonna save it just so we don't have our monk having weapons still. I don't even understand. I don't even understand why you would do that. That's get out of here. Get out of here with that. Oh, let's get the party. Party. Mount up. Any more orcs? Any more orcs want to party? Well, fine. We'll think of that over later. We got the walking down. Oh, is something loaded up? So what's interesting is some reviews of this had described this game as being like a slow-paced Diablo, which part of that is part of that is, I think, just sort of at the time what they could compare it to, which was, yeah, this like action RPG stuff. At this. What's your search at? No hurt. Okay, so no hidden traps. What is that? I need to cast something from there. Interesting. Maybe it's some way to like open an entrance to that. Yeah, anyway, so while I can see why someone would want to make that comparison, just at least because you gotta compare it to something, and this isn't like at least a somewhat slower feel to other action RPGs at the time. I mean, this feels very much like a D&D session. Like, pulling it down to this is a D&D session. Yeah, a very literal interpretation. And you know what? I'm happy with that. I'm happy with having little narrative notes, some of the choices and streamlining, what could be happening here, all of that. What's this? It's not safe to rest here. Well, let's go exploring. Like the whole Diablo comparison makes no sense to me, honestly. Or at least it doesn't hold true to me in terms of what is actually happening here. Oh, it's a good thing you yeah, I know, like I just want to end my turn. Whoa, did they just, like, kill my guy? What? Crap. Stabilized at least. Jesus. I think my fighter is down that low. Oh, I see, because I accidentally moved him out of the way. That's what happened. It was an opportunity attack. I wasn't trying to do that. Here. Spacebar is what I'm looking for. We gain experience. Yes, attacks of opportunity. They are real. Oh man, they were getting me good. So I was trying to like skip the turn. I wasn't trying to walk away from enemies, and that Yeah. That boogered me up real bad, dude. We're gonna go across this bridge and rest, though, because I think there's some safe areas to rest. I will say so far my monk, not too pleased with how my monk goes. Right, I gotcha. I guess, Mathis is now my, party leader. So, like, what I understand is that the monk has some bonuses in unarmed combat. And so, like, unarmed is sort of the way to go. Skeletons? Hold up. And zombies? Spells. Yeah, I know what to do there. Really? What skills do you have? Search and heal combat options. Oh my god. We're doing really good here. Get off. Do they even stun? I don't even know if undead this skeleton's even stun. Apparently he just went down. That's great. We're doing really good so far. Yep. Oh, we are in bad shape, boys. Yeah. I think we're gonna have a little party wipe here. Oh, we're screwed. Hey, one of them stabilized. Dang, Pool of Radiance don't mess around. Nighttime's dangerous. Yeah, those ogres I was facing were significantly easier than skeletons and zombies. So, yeah, there's a dragon there in the dungeon. Oh my god. So yeah, we got our work cut out for us in Pool of Radiance, which is a good thing. I mean, it's gonna be you know, worth a challenge in sorts. So the setup works right now. I need to figure out what's happening with the resolution here, because what I'm seeing, I'm getting not 800 by 600, so it makes it a little bit weird in terms of what the footage looks like from text. I'll see if I can improve it at all, but I may not be able to, and I might have to just narrate things. You might be like, Chris, why don't you like increase the resolution and stuff? Well, Pool of Radiance does not allow that. It says I run 800 by 600, and that's it. That's what I do. So here we are. Anywho, that's that. I'm gonna call the stream for now because we got an introduction to Pool of Radiance. We built what I'm hoping is going to be a good party, though so far, like, my monk sucks. And I don't have, like, good combat intuition yet in terms of how to manage a battle. So, gotta pick up on that. Gotta get good. But that's what the week of Freedom Fest is. There are no patches to mod the resolution. All the patches available have been applied already, and they are to fix issues with the game. Primarily, there's a bunch of issues where doors that were unlocked would lock again, and keys in this game were one use. So there's things like that and other glitches and such. So, no. This is the resolution we got. There is nothing else. There's no configs to play with. Nothing. This is it. Pool of Radiance Ruins of Myth Drannor is a sensitive beast in terms of PC play. So, this is what we got, ladies and gentlemen. And you know what? We're going to love it to death. And it's going to make us get good at old D&D in some fashion. But with that, have a good night. We shall do more later on. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe not. We'll see. Hopefully we won't party wipe and won't blow through all of my magic with my cleric. Maybe get enough experience to get to second level. That'd be sweet. Second level will be good. Thumbs up. But, yep. Take it easy.